What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome. Green Giants, Deep Red Alliance, Blue Foundation. Let me get it all set up. Let me get the Blue Castle behind us here. Shout out to everybody jumping on in. Thanks for hitting the like on the way in. Thanks to any new subscribers to the channel helping us get to 6K. And thank you to any new members to the channel that are helping us grow. And by the way, signing up for a membership, even at our base membership, you can ask as many questions as you want on the stream, and I'll get to them. Shout out to, once again, not a financial advisor, not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Foundation is always right. This is the worst show with the best community, and I just want to give thanks to the best community jumping on in. El Prey in the house, Silver Days, Quentin Miller. Guys, thanks for the 6 likes already starting off on this stream. What's up, PF? Good to see you. Can I get some Green Giant salutes out there if you guys are Green Giants? What's up, XRP Masta? Good to see you. Appreciate you, my dude. We got a good list of deep reds today. Good ones to talk about. Other ones that just continue to surprise us. All right, we got about a good page of deep reds for today on a Thursday. These are cryptos that are very low sentiment. Some of them may be exceptions to the rule, but most of them red across the board, still red across the board, even though the market has been gaining a little bit of relief in some of the other, other cryptos. But these cryptos will have their day. All these cryptos will have their day, even the ones you hate, right? Speculation's going to go wild into this market yet again. DCA Crypto Dave in the house. Appreciate you jumping on in. Been checking up some news that we've been going through. We're trying to include some, tech news or anything that's involved with, machine-to-machine payments or AI agents, development of androids and stuff like that, or, any developments right there. It looks like we're going to be going into 2027 as the year of regulation, right? That's the year of judgment. So it's fitting that AI regulation will be coming into effect possibly in 2027. But right now, the beast is loose. And the beast is doing some crazy things. I mean, it's really great seeing all this kind of, in terms of outside of the hacks and stuff like that and people who are scamming. But it's great to see, the level of creation that's coming out from here and like new innovative ways that are pushing the old ways. We're seeing the fall of the traditional system right before our eyes as we transition into the new digital financial system driven by AI, right? Finding ways to just put more trust in our AI. People love AI so much, they want to make it work, right? Right now, AI's got some security issues and regulatory issues. Those are going to come around, right? But, they're going to find ways for AI assistance to definitely, just be a possibility and to continue to be there, right? Just the same way that they, were regulating the .com era and Google, right? We're getting that here with the developments of AI and how it's progressing, just the way the .com, right? People being able to do business online and attracting business online. Same thing we're seeing here with AI, attracting not only business, but, people losing jobs. And in the .com bubble, it was the same thing, right? So we're seeing a definite rhythm here of how they're trying to push this new technology or how they're going to eventually bring this technology to the mainstream. I still think most people won't even know they're using blockchain, but in terms of mainstream, just like people don't know what's going on under the internet. You're going to have some people who are very interested and want to do jobs and work in that direction. Hell, it works to their favor and their vision of what the future is which is people on screens all the freaking time or in the metaverse all the freaking time, right? And ordering food, right? That's delivered to them instantly or even 3D generated for them with all the necessary proteins and components, those type of it sounds dystopian, but hey, for the kids right now, they think that's like a perfect utopia right there. Like, oh crap, everything I need given to me, right? They don't know the value of hard work. They don't know the value of patience, right? They're instant gratification nation. And if you're not giving it to them right away, right now, it's not worth the wait. It's not worth the wait. Life's too short, right? Interesting perspectives that are coming in. I mean, we're seeing we got to embrace this change. Unfortunately, we are embracing this change by investing early just so we can afford to unplug later, just so we can afford to eat, right? I need tokens. I need tokens to eat. Shout out to everybody here. Green Giants, they eat their Bitcoin. Sent 1 GDLT gift membership. Shout out to you. DCA got it, man. Shout out to you, DCA. Look at that Green Giant. Look at those logos. Let's go, man. I got to change up some of the logos, but some of them are just for nostalgia as well for the channel. DCA Crypto Dave, I can't wait to see your Interledger egg hatch. Heck yeah, man. Welcome to the Green Giants. My JR feeling good. You got some blue and green, the undercover Green Giants coming through right now. Did more receive gifts? Sorry, did I miss out on something? No. I think that was it. Dude, shout out to you, Quentin Miller. Bullish, man. Shout out to the 30 watching. If we can get to 30 likes right away before I get into the deep breads, that'll be amazing. But, continuing on with the news, we're seeing, just the Seattle workforce diminishing. We're seeing them trying to hasten to AI regulation. They're one of the most, tech-driven cities in the U.S. I imagine you're seeing the same thing probably in San Francisco and Silicon Valley, right? You're having a lot of real estate that's opening up. Why is that, right? They're clearing out offices. They're having people work from home. They're going to turn these things into data cities. I know people say smart cities. You mean smart cities, G. No, I mean data cities. Data centers are going to evolve into data cities. We might think of them as smart cities, but it's just going to be data flowing through them. You're going to just exist in it, right? Here, get your coffee while you go back to work and maintain the machine, right? DCA Crypto Dave in the house. We're seeing smart checkouts, right? Smart checkouts. Cashiers losing their jobs. People are just going to go in with their cart, scan their card, right? Put in the stuff they need into the cart. It weighs it for them, right? AI is the ultimate assistant. No bias. They're just trying to get the job done, right? They're working for those drops. They know how important those drops are going to be. Enjoy AI not charging you for every freaking question so far, Moonfeather Rising, what's up? Dude, happy Jupiter Day, y'all. Guys, if you don't know Moonfeather Rising's channel, I highly recommend subscribing to the channel. She brings some awesome esoteric points of view or spiritual points of view or, just freaking tarot readings. I mean, beyond tarot, man, just really good intuitive sense to her channel. So if you guys haven't checked out Moonfeather, I don't know if you're doing another stream today, Moonfeather, but just let us, feel free whenever, if we're streaming before you're streaming, right, or anything like that, I definitely dig doing a little like tarot after the streams, right? Just getting right spiritually. There we go. Punch card in the house. We're Aries Nation over here with a, let me see, what was it? A Pisces rising with a Scorpio moon. Heck of a combination. 2 water signs with a fire, right? It was written in the stars. Punch card 22 in the house. Shout out to you, Punch card. Guys, we're getting into quantum resistant cryptos. We're starting to, we love the 8Xs or the 6Xs, right? XRP, XLM, XDC, XPX, XX Network, XTZ as the main 6. And then, of course, XPR. And what else? XCN, right? There's some other X cryptos out there. You got an X in your ticker. We got our eyes on you. AM Wood in the house. Good to see you. Guys, let me know if you hear me, see me well. I certainly hope so. No, yeah, guys. She brings awesome esoteric point of view and to crypto, too. She does she gives you a good reading, right? Gives your sign a good, general reading for whatever you're into. And then she freaking goes into some crypto stuff. Some, speculation on, variable guy memes or just, the numbers associated with digital assets. CDK, shout out to you, man. By the way, whoever just got the gift, DCA Crypto, let me see if you're just green. You were a gray who got turned green. That's always the best, man. When some people have to go to blue foundation status, right? They get a blue wrench and then they go to green giant status eventually, right? And you just got to skip the line. Congratulations to you, man. All right, guys, let's jump on in to some of these, so cheap whole numbers. We get whole numbers of these for coffee money. Skip my coffee today, right? accumulating some Eden today. RW8 projects, Sleeper, BlackRock Association, Hidden Road Associations, Ripple Associations. Gotta love it. Bullish choices in the house. Just got some Regent coins. Beast. Who knows, right? We get 1 million. We just never think about it again. Let's see what the bull cycle does for the AI rev share project. Eden, EDEN, Open Eden, right? It's called Open Eden. The ticker is Eden, EDEN, 6 cents, negative 55% down, 1 billion supply. Definitely digging what we're seeing there as it's a new face on the block, right? It's a black and white crypto logo though, associated with Ripple, right? You go to their website or you go to some of the posts that we have on X about Eden, right? 6 cents, negative 55% down, 1 billion supply. By the way, guys, if you haven't followed us on X, our @ is at G_DLT1. If you want to follow us on X. By the way, in the description below, we have a X post that I'm trying to get 4K XX network, right? By getting the most likes on this post and reposts. So if you guys, if you want to, I would appreciate the support. It would help us, get 4K XX network. They don't know what they're doing. Giving away 4K XX network. So if you're on X already following us, or if you haven't followed us, this is a good way to do it as well. But our X post in the description below here, we're trying to get 4K XX network. If you don't know about XX network, the XX token, it is a privacy-focused, quantum-resistant crypto token that is, or blockchain token, right? That has been invested in by WorldChain, WorldCoin, Sam Altman. 3 different grants invested in by Chris Larson in the early days. XRPL bridge, partnership with a private DVPN service blockchain, right? So you got identity connections with WorldCoin. You got the settlement layer with XRP, and then now you start getting the DPIN, right, or the DVPN, right? I'm liking how this is connecting right here. And XX network looking really good, right? So I'm trying to get that 4K XX network. So in the description below, if you guys go and, like that X, I would greatly appreciate it. It would help us get 4 freaking K XX network. Like, that's an amazing value with less than 1 billion supply for a quantum resistant, privacy focused, meshes the metadata, right? Loving it. Okay, shout out to everybody jumping on in. Eden, yes. For my next Stock Stars and the Crypto Connection show, I would love to have you as a guest. Moonfeather, for sure. I think you follow me on X, right? So let's set it up. Let's set up a day. Regent coins, let's go. Regent still at 4025, I imagine, right? That's 5 coffees. We skip 1 coffee today, right? We get a good amount of Regent, skip another coffee a day, get a good amount of Regent. Regent not looking too bad. I'm liking some of the research. Once again, this is an early days crypto. It can totally die tomorrow, right? But, being able to get our money's worth, right? Being able to get 1 million out of 100 billion supply early on, right? And the AI agent speculation is kind of sideways right now, right? We can get TIBBIR, right? The green frog, the agent identity layer. We can get TIBBIR for what, 18 cents, 1 billion supply. Let's go. Blue Foundation does damage to blockchains here. I don't know what everybody else does around here, but we do damage, right? We do damage to blockchains here, right? We take them over, right? There's the elite bubble, and then there's our bubble right next to it that's only getting bigger. They're going to have no choice. I can't DM you on X for some reason. I tried. Okay, Moonfeather. We'll figure it out. Let's work on this. Quentin Miller in the house, XRP Master. Let's go. TIBBIR is leaving the station. Exactly, AI Patsy. TIBBIR's setting up those rails. It's getting ready. It's getting ready for this bull cycle. No doubt about it. That green frog is going to take a nice leap, right? It's a freaking frog. It's looking to go boink, rip it, right? Or TIBBIR. Let's go. Excited. It's so excited and so bullish for this bull cycle coming up, guys. I know a lot of people, have been dealing with the FUD of the past few years or past couple of years. I mean, really since 2021. So it's been more than a few years, right? We've had a good relief rally, right? We've been able to enjoy some relief rallies, but overall bearish, right? But we did get to see XRP creating this massive cup and handle now with its all-time high, right? We've gotten to see XLM going to new heights. XLM used to be pennies, y'all. Lumens used to be pennies, right? Any news on the K coin? Which one's the K coin? Is it just the letter K? If you want me to look into that, my man, just a 99-cent super chat, and I'll do some research on, if you can give me as many details in that super chat about K coin, I'll do some looking into it. Bought Oasis a week ago. Ooh, beast. Soul of Hefe. Bought Oasis a week ago, my man. Rose Network, the Blue Rose. We got blue roses on our Blue Brick Castle here, man. This is going to become a reality, right? We're going to make this a reality, dude. Blue Castle, big star above us, freaking a blue Saturn, drone show happening above us there. Real dragons. I don't know how we're going to get the real dragons, but we'll get the real dragons. I'm digging Rose, dude. Rose is a great privacy play. Can't sleep on Rose and Oasis. It's only growing. The release of the wallet on the cell phone is pretty big, man. For a lot of people who have stayed committed to Rose, you got the mobile wallet now out. That's pretty great. On the Sidekick ecosystem. Interesting, man. Once again, guys, for any questions, if you're not a green giant or specific cryptos that you actually want me to do like a good reply to or, do some research on, at least a 99-cent donation for 2026. We've been doing this for 9 years without doing that, and we just need to grow. We need to get out of our, cell phone. Here we need to go into a laptop. We need to go into a PC. We need to be able to stream and share our screens. We need to be able to afford StreamYard, right? Get a good mic, get a good computer. Likes may help. Yeah, the likes may help. Hitting the likes may help. XRP Master. Okay, so it's on the Sidekick. Shout out to you, XRP Master. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I just got an email from Uphold today about Sidekick. Okay, more info. I need more info than that. So we got Sidekick ecosystem. Is Sidekick itself the K token, or is that a product in the K token that's growing like a layer 2 on the K token? We need to get into this, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, if we can hit the like on his donation, that helps us. Quentin Miller, shout out to you. Shout out to the Blue Foundation. Much love to all of y'all. If you want to keep giving me more info on it, XRP Master, I can help you. Just give me as many details as you can on the K token. If it's just the letter K, I'll check it out and see if it ends up being Sidekick, but I would like to know like the full name of it at least, or where to go. Maybe after the stream, leaving a comment that links to it. Looks like other people want to know about this K token as well. So great question, XRP Master. All right, guys, we're going to jump into some deep reds. We're already at 28 likes. If we can get to 30 before we get finished here with the deep reds, there's just 2 more likes. That would be amazing. All right, we go to, we're going to start off with some of the exceptions, and then it kind of gets, salt and peppered throughout the list. It's not really going from the shallowest to the deepest. I was just kind of writing down, crypto values that look interesting to me. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Foundation is always right. This is the worst show with the best community, and I appreciate the support, as always, guys. Once again, the X post right there, hitting the like on the X post that we have in our description below, right? Hitting the like on that helps me get 4K XX network. That would be amazing. You don't even have to donate for that. You just have to hit the like. Where can I get some XX? XX we can get through Uniswap, I believe. You get it as wrapped XX, and then you're going to want to create your web browser XX network wallet. It's basically a website-based wallet, right? So not a web browser just yet. But then you'll create your wallet. You keep your seeds, right? You keep every bit of freaking information about that digital asset, damn it, right? That's where we can get XX. It's on Uniswap. You can get wrapped XX right now. I think you can also get it through Zaman. K is utility and governance on Sidekick. Okay, got it. XRP master. Wrote it down, my dude. We'll try to get it to either a second stream today. If we do it, we'll try to answer that. Or maybe the next stream after that. Might need more time. People don't know what they want, like, or need. That's why I'm here. Stop wasting time and energy on not researching TIBBIR. Yeah, shout out to TIBBIR. TIBBIR's 18 cents, 1 billion supply, KYA, in stealth. I'm more or less the elder statesman of the crypto YouTube. Shout out to you, AI Patsy. You're the shaman that comes in and out of the woods, man, talking to frogs, coming back, telling us what the frog masters are saying. Shout out to you, AI Patsy. All right, guys. So we start off with the big star, XPX, Sirius chain, Proxima X Sirius chain. I would highly recommend looking into their Encore technology and what they do for neobanking. They have won a CBDC tech sprint in 2022. I know I say that every freaking time, but it's just, funny that speculation is just, it was the right time, man. It was a bearish cycle in 2022. Right? You get this win. You get finalists that are Ripple, Stellar, and basically XDC R3. And you have no speculation go towards any of these, right? You got Dragonfly FinTech, obviously, with Sirius here. So you get no speculation on it, right? On any of those cryptos for being finalists, let alone winning, right? So I just think it was an interesting mind game play there. And they're still playing mind games with us here at 0003. 9 billion supply, right? Once again, we don't even have to we just throw coffee money down on a 9 billion supply and just forget about it. We got Anchor Protocol, man. We haven't talked about Anchor in a good bit. The big blue eye, right? The big blue eye of Anchor Protocol at 006, connected to like 100 blockchains, man. Anchor Protocol's got some interesting infrastructure going on here. Negative 81% down, 10 billion supply for the blue eye Anchor Protocol. We got QuantX. Guys, I've been excited to talk about QuantX. They're an IBM partner. Quant Platform is an IBM partner in 2024. They've gotten quiet recently. I wonder why. Once you get that IBM partnership, I wonder why. But at a penny, negative 62% down, 2.2 billion supply. I just posted this on my X, by the way. So after you hit the like on that XX post that we have in the description below, you can follow us on X at G_DLT1. Phrase of the day, asymmetric bet. I mean, more like phrase of the day, TIBBIR, right? Asymmetric bet, TIBBIR, basically the same thing. We go to RSR, 002. Negative 81% down, 100 billion supply for RSR. Dude, stable coins, stable assets need a risk output. And this is the risk output infrastructure of reserve rights. Peter Thiel knows this. He's at 002. Seems like reserve rights is necessary infrastructure for stable coins, right? For at least the output of risk in order to keep stable assets stable. Instead of being pegged, doing direct pegs to the dollar, right? You find a way to keep stability through RSR. We got HNS, Handshake token, man. I'm digging some Handshake token. Handshake is a necessity, Handshake is the digital identity, basically the layer 0 digital identity, right? Decentralized naming service right now, even blockchains like XRP and a lot of the major ones we like are still dependent on centralized naming services. I'm sure they're accounting for this thing. But a handshake token is the blockchain that is covering that regard. Before you do anything, you need the name. You need to know if this thing could act or not right away. We have a few cryptos that are doing that, right? You got TIBBIR that is definitely filling its space as the agentic. Can this agent act or not act? You got Naoris, Naoris, saying, can this machine act or not act? Now you got HNS as an interesting identity play, right? DNS, basically TCP for naming services and providing decentralized infrastructure in that regard. So at 005, negative 53% down, 800 million supply. Oil prices are set to drop. Wonderful. Patsy, what goes with TIBBIR? Any related coins? TIBBIR is beyond blockchain. TIBBIR is, it's more about what's behind the scenes with TIBBIR as becoming an infrastructure identity layer for AI agents and especially, the X402 ecosystem and payments. You got a lot of companies behind it, right? You have a lot of backing behind it. You got major players in the blockchain space behind it. You got payment service providers behind it. You got big tech behind it and supporting it. If you look at the Ribbit Rebels, if you go to their website and check out the Rebels list, I mean, that's an impressive freaking list of major names. And this thing has been building out. You can look at all their white papers that they've been releasing throughout the years. TIBBIR is bigger than a meme coin. It sounds like a meme coin. It comes off as a meme coin, but it is more than just a freaking meme coin, without a doubt. Can't be sleeping on this green frog. Can't be. We're so lucky that we're in the first year of it basically being out as a token, right? We're so lucky to be able to take advantage of that because the AI agent conversation is going to be coming back around, you guys. AI agent speculation is not going to stop. It's starting to create its own market swings, right? Its own way of speculative value. Yep, exactly. Small known downside for a huge upside if a structural shift plays out. Exactly. That's what it's about. We're trying to find as many of those asymmetric bets, the ones that are absolutely necessary infrastructure and building to do so, following their words, following their plan, right? There is no other TIBBIR. Virtuals has other projects, right? Yeah, but TIBBIR is beyond virtuals as well. It says TIBBIR by virtuals, but it goes beyond virtuals. But virtuals does have other projects that are very impressive, like Regent, right? I think Regent. Regent's not by virtuals. It's built on Base. My mistake, but Regent we're very excited for. But you got things like Game, Wire, Aristotle, right, that are looking pretty impressive. There, Luna, right, within the virtual ecosystem as well, looking, and not the Luna, not like Loon C or Luna, I'm talking like a different Luna coin that is within the virtuals ecosystem. Exactly. TIBBIR is the token for all of Ribbit Capital's fintech empire. There you go. I'm digging it, man. I'm very excited to see where Ribbit Capital is going to go. And, just the speculation alone, it's a billion supply. We can get hundreds of these, and see what ends up happening. We can put them to work, using Peapod's finance, right? Right now, I mean, it looks like TIBBIR's going through some sideways motion. So that's to our benefit, under 20 cents. Fantastic. All right, we keep going. We go to IOTA, Internet of Things, Internet of Sensors. They got the partnerships, they got the backing. IOTA at 9 cents, negative 74% down. And they've been building infrastructure in 2020. They took advantage of the distractions of 2025. They built good infrastructure, interesting connections, right? Being listed on Uphold recently as well. So you're seeing, IOTA starting to get more liquidity infrastructure set up for some major speculation possibly coming to it. And I think at 9 cents for Internet of Sensors, Internet of Things technology here, IOTA at 9 cents, negative 74% down, 2.7 billion supply, not looking too bad. You got MYM, decentralized, privacy-focused VPN services that we talked about earlier, connected with XX Network. NYM is at 3 cents, negative 61% down, 1 billion supply. You got Peak, PEAQ at 3 cents, negative 93% down, 4.2 billion supply, right? Verifying human and machines, building human, projects. Governance of machines, though, Internet of Sensors type of thing, I believe as well. We got HNT. We have a common theme going on here. HNT, Helium token at $1.34, negative 72% down, 223 million supply. We got DAG, Constellation at a penny, negative 79% down, 2.6 billion supply. I mean, data integrity, once again, I just keep bringing it up, but it's so important. And DAG is consistent and just continues to build, continues to make the right connections. Right here, I'm excited to see where Constellation is going to be in the next couple of years, without a doubt. At a penny, at a penny now, dude. Used to be sub pennies for a good while. DAG now at a penny, negative 79% down, 2.6 billion supply. Go to OpenX AI, looking to be the AI infrastructure layer for Base, right? And OpenX at 9 cents, negative 75% down, 100 million supply currently for OpenX. That's a very low supply, right? We can get a good amount of whole numbers before this thing turns to 50 cents, turns into $1, turns into $2, right? With that supply of 100 mil. You got Regen Network, right? And we talked about Regent, REGENT at 4025, AI revenue share, right? For humans. Regent is doing that, but we're talking about Regen Network, carbon credits, CO2 credits, right? Impact, eco-friendly, connections with Solana and XRPL and Ripple. Regen Network at 003, negative 91% down, 148 million supply. You got IOST at 001. Internet of Services token at 001, negative 78% down, 21 billion supply, building on Ethereum. But interesting digital asset nonetheless to see where, Internet of Services token as a speculative play and, what it's looking to provide, right? Seeing the world as services, right? Seeing the future internet as just everything being services. IOST at the center of that, 001, negative 78% down, 21 billion supply. We got XPL at 14 cents, negative 65% down, 115 million supply. Plasma, right? Providing stablecoin infrastructure right here to bring safety to and consistent and feeless stablecoins, right? XPL at 19 or 14 cents right now, negative 65% down. New kid on the block too. We have no clue what a bull cycle will do for this crypto, but it's at 115 million supply. TIBBIR equals Solana equals Greenland equals Plasma and also Goose. Somebody got a Goose Oracle Animal Spirit card last night. No way. That's crazy. No way. That's insane. I mean, Solana is connected with TIBBIR. TIBBIR is connected to some major players. Guys, thanks for the 31 likes. You guys freaking rock. Appreciate the support. It's the same 31 of you. Every time we stream, it's the same 31. 31 accounts. All these are accounts of Patsy in some way, shape, or form. Even Moonfeather speaking right here is probably Patsy in disguise. It also equals 202. Nice. By the way, I'm not shilling. Either take 20 minutes and have a look on X. There we go. Right in the description below, we have our XX Network post. Thanks for that reminder, Patsy. Hitting the like on it helps me get 4,000 XX Network. And I think we can do it, man. There's not many people who even know about XX to begin with. Shout out to everybody. 202. Let's go. 22. Power number 4. Let's go. But guys, out of these breads today, I bought some Eden. I got some Eden with coffee money. Just going to knock down that billion supply. RWA project connected with BlackRock, connected with Hidden Road, connected with Ripple. Liking what I'm seeing out in Eden, open Eden. We have no clue what a bull cycle will do for that digital asset. I'm excited to see just trillions flooding on in. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited, right? Trillions upon trillions of dollars. This bull cycle has been freaking held back for so long. Year of the sun is coming out, man. We're already past the dawn, right? February is sooner than we think, right? Fire horse year starting to run, man. We're going to get some motion this year with the freaking fire horse. The beginning of the flip of the switch begins in the year of the sun. Fire horse year. Let's freaking go. Do we have the Phoenix rising, right? Or the beginning of the Phoenix's rise? 4 is heavily connected with XRP. Wonderful. True number of wealth. I think SHX will be among the top performing coins this year if we get actual utility. I don't know if it's this year that we get utility, but we damn well will get speculation. I definitely think we'll get some speculation. ADM, Wire are worth looking into if you want to throw your money away on non-TIBBIR stuff. There you go. Time is going fast. Time is going fast, man. Hey, that's what happens when you're plugged in all the time and so stimulated by so many things, right? It starts making time move fast. Hey, time flies when you're having fun, even if you're just consuming a bunch of stuff through your screen. Yeah, G time. Yeah, exactly, Amwood. QuantX, though. IBM connections, negative 62% down, 2.2 billion supply. At a penny. I might have to go for some of that pretty soon. Looking into these quantum resistant cryptos. QuantX, QRL, XX Network, Able, ABEL, right? Looking pretty good. I mean, what do we think are the top Internet of Sensor plays here, you guys? Anybody have any opinions on this? We have IOTA, we have VeChain, we have HNT, we got measurable data token, right? Nadix. What other like IoT Internet of Sensor tech that is out there that we're overlooking? CC Canton coin looking very promising as well. Yeah, liking the collaboration there. Liking the collaboration there with the DTCC. DAG. Do you like DAGs? Sure. Oh, you mean dogs? Sure, I like DAGs. But I like money more. But I like fighting more. XRP on loan. Let's go. DAG. XPR, metal. Let's go. XCN. Anything with the freaking X. Let's go. XYO. XPL. XX Network. XPX, XDC, XTZ, XLM, XRP, Internet of Foot sensors. Oh yeah, I'm sure shoes are going to be having sensors easily in the future. Easily. They'll say, oh, it's, to see the amount of pressure you put per step and to see how you're walking and blah, blah, blah. And give you good, also help you connect to your phone to map you where you should go. Hell, the foot sensors will actually control your shoe and just walk you to where you need to walk. You don't even have to do it yourself. XDC gets so much shade. Yep, XDC, man. XDC Network building some good infrastructure recently. If you look on their X, man, they're building. They just continue to build behind the scenes, and nobody, everybody's sleeping on it. This thing went from triple zeros, very low end, and then finds its ground, finds its floor at around a penny. Oh, yeah, foot traffic. Oh, DOR. Yeah, DOR in the DAG ecosystem. You can do that, provide liquidity for that in Packaswap, right? Or I think you can even exchange for some through the Packaswap. Just in, U.S. Senate to restart Bitcoin and crypto market structure bill discussions tomorrow, right? Don't we have the Clarity Act that came out today, right? Isn't it the 15th? Yeah. How's that Clarity Act thing going, right? XDC is in all the same countries XRP is. Yep. I mean, dude, remember, the only 4 that can provide end-to-end right? End-to-end CBDC infrastructure. XPX, XRP, XLM, and XDC, right? They're the only 4 X's that have been acknowledged by the BIS, the G20, the Monetary Authority of Singapore, right, as worthy of providing end-to-end CBDC infrastructure. They ultimately had to select one, which was the big star right here, right, XPX. But you have XRP there, XLM there, XDC. And unfortunately, this type of news just had to come out during a bear cycle. Couldn't come out during a bull cycle. That would be too bullish, right? Imagine the speculation that would have gone towards XRP and XLM and XDC and hell, even XPX, right? We've seen the 002 days for XPX. We've seen, you know, just the 00 era. I would love to see where this thing goes when it starts hitting pennies. Bought more XDC yesterday, chipping away coffee money there. Yeah, dude, totally. Getting whole numbers of XDC while we can still enjoy, right? So many of these digital assets we can get whole numbers of and still enjoy before their scarcity or, you know, their limited supply starts to, you know, take effect in the pricing. What is your top 3 ROI for this cycle, G? XPX, 0003, Aqua, 0005. Let's see what else. The third one's tough, but I'm going to go with... Damn, the third one's really tough, you guys. There's a good amount that I would take in the 3 spot there. I'll say XX Network for now. XX Network at a penny. Less than 1 billion supply. XPX at 9 billion supply, 000s. Right, and then, man, Blue Rose might go in there too. Penny at 10 billion supply. Right? So Aqua, the Aqua must flow. Aqua is the liquidity management layer of the XLM ecosystem, and XLM's ecosystem, DeFi, is going to be taken off. Right? Sorabon is just in year 2. Nobody has patience anymore. Lumens has been building infrastructure throughout, and bridges, throughout 2025. They were active during this bearishness. They still continue to be active. They still continue to grow. They still continue to get implemented or partnering with banks and payment providers and the like. But yeah, I would say those are my 3 right now that I think. I mean, TIBBIR is a good one. I forgot to. I know Patsy is going to get on me like, dude, the moment they break out of stealth, we're going 20x easy. And then in this bull cycle, possibly 100x for TIBBIR, right? So, hell, possibly 1,000x, right, Patsy? Supply the G in studio supplies. Shout out to you, Mix. TIBBIR is emerging. Yeah, supply the G in studio supplies. I love that, man. Yeah, hey, man, by donating, that certainly helps us. Right? Ribbit Capital's portfolio is stacked with identity and trust infrastructure. Persona, Chainalysis, Crossmint, Fireblocks. I mean, damn. And there's like a lot of cryptos that people are, once again, they're confusing it as like a meme coin, man. It was a perfect cover. Perfect cover right there. They make it look like a meme coin when this has so much more than what it's an emerging, unifying agent layer for the entire portfolio, spanning identity, payments, custody, deciding what AI agents are allowed to do. Lonecoin has a very solid chart cupping up. Big on the 1-year chart. Nice. Ripple and Stellar's CEO currently at Davos. I mean, HBAR also there, right? Can't forget HBAR being part of it there. I'm sure there's others. Imagine Naoris being there, dude. That would be amazing, man. I'm sure Naoris may be in the future. Such early days on Naoris at 3 cents, 4 billion supply. We're talking cybersecurity layer, absolute necessity, right? Not a matter of if, but when. When does it become an absolute necessity, especially with blockchain and having machines accountable of other machines? Need the problem first and then the solution. Naoris, Naoris, is the solution. Blockchains need this. You got a compromised machine, you got compromised blockchain. You got compromised machine, you got a compromised agent. You basically got the identity layer for robots and machine. Everyone check the comments after the stream. There's layers to this, right? For big ribbit details. Yeah. Even in the last stream, he left a really good one too. Yep, exactly. Ribbit-backed infrastructure includes Stripe, Revolut, Coinbase, Robinhood app, and dude, more to come. More to come, right? Shout out to everybody jumping on in this deep reds afternoon or noon over here. Lone coin outperformed XPR. I sold some loan for XPR. Nice. Got to add more to the stacks. 100,000% last year. Holy cow, man. Imagine being that early. 33 likes. Shout out to everybody. Much love to all of y'all. So once again, deep reds. We got the big star at 0003, negative 25% down, 9 billion supply. XPX is the ticker. Anchor, ANKR. People always ask me, gee, which XPX is it? Is it Sirius Chain or is it just this one that's just XPX? It's Sirius Chain XPX, right? Cannot get it confused. I just picked up $100 of K. XRP Master, all right. Got to check out some K, man. XRP Master is about the K. I would thought you would be about XRP, but if maybe Sidekick's connected with XRP in some way. We got Anchor at 006, negative 81% down, 10 billion supply. Big blue eye, Anchor, building infrastructure solutions for enterprises, a gateway to blockchains, and it's connected to over 100 blockchains. These bridges are going to matter, guys. These projects that are bridges are going to matter. Interoperability plays, right? Anchor providing that. W providing that. 3 cents, 10 billion supply for W. We also got AXL, right? AXL is going through a major FUD period, but AXL still continues to be active, man. They're not done, right? They're not done. They're doing their thing. AXL still looking interesting. Quant's been posting some very bullish stuff. QNT definitely looking like to play that interoperability layer in a big way. Yeah, they definitely have whales in Metallica's blockchain. I mean, it was at a penny for a long time, and XRP or XPR had been at triple zeros for a long time. Huge bag of XRP. My man. Diversification is bad in every way you can imagine. We go against the grain while people focus on one. Most people like to just focus on a few assets. We like to just catch them all, man. We're the Ash Ketchum of freaking digital asset infrastructure projects. What up, gents? What's up, Moneymaker? Good to see you, my man. I had to let go of my QNT. Ooh. Gee, did you miss a button today in that crazy shirt? I certainly did. I certainly did, my man. I love that people look at the details like that. There's a reason for everything. Shout out to everybody here. Much love to y'all. Thanks for hitting the likes. 34 likes. Let's see if we can get to 40 as I go through the deep reds again. We got Big Star in 0003, negative 25% down, 9 billion supply. ANKR at 006, negative 81% down. 10 billion supply for ANKR, the big blue eye. We got Quanx, QANX, QuantX at a penny, negative 62% down, 2.2 billion supply. We got RSR at 002, negative 81% down, 100 billion supply. Eden Chain or Eden Network, EDEN, Open Eden at 6 cents, negative 55% down, 1 billion supply. We got HNS, Handshake Protocol at 005, negative 53% down, 800 million supply. We got IOTA at 9 cents, negative 74% down, 2.7 billion supply. We got NIM at 3 cents, negative 61% down, 1 billion supply. We got PEAQ at 3 cents, negative 93% down, 4.2 billion supply. We got HNT, Helium Ecosystem, the Internet of Sensors. What other channel does this? You guys, name me one channel that runs through it, right? Like the Blue Foundation does here. Shout out to you. Constellation, DAG at a penny, negative 79% down, 2.6 billion supply. OpenX at 9 cents, negative 75% down, 100 million supply. Regen at 003, negative 91% down, 148 million supply. IOST at 001, Internet of Services token, negative 78% down, 21 billion supply. Plasma at XPL, 14 cents, negative 65% down, 115 million supply. And then we're going to be looking into K token, sidekick or side chick ecosystem. XRP master. I know it's not side chick, but shout out to you, man. Good vibes and good times as always. Appreciate y'all. And we're definitely looking in at TIBBIR at 18 cents, 1 billion supply. You guys are amazing. Shout out to all of y'all. Hopefully we see you for an afternoon stream today. We'll either post about it. We'll see how, we're on call. So we'll see what ends up happening here. But I appreciate everybody's support. Appreciate it. Yeah. The side chick ecosystem. Is it okay if I call it that, XRP master? I certainly hope so. My top performing coin percentage wise will still remain Loan Protocol, Metallica's blockchain. Got to look into Metal blockchain and XPR in the low triple or double zeros now. A Loan Protocol, right? In their DeFi ecosystem. Should have bought those miners, huh? There we go. Afternoon, it's an evening over here already. Yeah. Good afternoon, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I hope it goes well. Guys, I appreciate everybody jumping in for another stream. Thanks for hitting the like on the way out. Thanks to any new subscribers to the channel, helping us shine light into our shadow ban here. 6K subscribers would be amazing by the end of this year if we can get there. And thanks to anybody who's a member, right? What's the wallet for side chick? If XRP Master, if you want to drop the native wallet for sidekick, also aka side chick, please do so. Nathan Stevens, shout out to you. Back to work. Thanks, G. Appreciate all of y'all. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor, not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Foundation is always right. In the description below, I appreciate you guys hitting the like on our X post to give us a chance to get 4,000 XX network. That would be amazing to get XX token, right? Just for that. So I appreciate the support there, guys, if you choose to do so. And of course, in the description below, we got our EMBER app referral code. Thanks for hitting start earning EMBER or start earning Bitcoin on your EMBER app. I appreciate it. And using the referral code gets you extra Satoshis for what you're doing. In the description also, we have our Coinbase ID and our addresses. I am so grateful for everybody jumping on in. Much love to all of y'all. Thanks to any new subscribers. I'll see you guys very soon. Much love. Thank you, Blue Foundation. Thank you, Green Giants. And thank you, Deep Red Alliance. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We got the golden eyes, and we keep it crypto. I'm going to keep trying if you guys keep trying. Much love. Adios.